What's up, everybody? Ooh, look what just found. Oh my God. So how you guys doing today? Oh man, it was a blessed day. I just got back from taking my daughter to the dentist, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just chilling like a villain. Let's see what the spirit got to say for us today. Great spirit, cleanse and clear me of any energies that no longer serves me, are the highest good of me, and I are the highest good of those around. May I be a pure vessel of your channeling, and may you speak to me through these cards, these oracle cards, so I can bring some clarity and insight into and forward the message of love. May you bless this deck and cleanse any energies that no longer serves my highest good and the highest good of those I do reading for. I thank to the Creator of all for His guidance, His love, His wisdom, and truth, that these cards will always be infused with guidance, wisdom, truth, and God. Okay. Whoa. Alright, Spirit, what does winter have for us? For spiritual growth, spiritual thoughts. Our beliefs. You know how our beliefs have to do a lot about what we think mentally and emotionally, and what we suppress or what we fear. It is always possible that will be the outcome, because what we fear the most will happen. What we think about the most will happen. What we think about the most will happen. Now there's a 9 here. A 9 of Wands. Now, we all know that the Wands is using our intuition and our spirit, because he has the spirit and the moon. So the moon here is probably, I have to see what moon that is. Let me see what moon that is. Okay. I'll tell you right now, okay? Let me see that moon. No, hold on. Okay. This moon is going to be the solar eclipse, the lunar cycle. The lunar cycle is, I'll give you that definition right now. Now we're in the full moon tonight, I believe so. So we are looking for the solar moon. Okay. Right here. Okay, the solar moon happens. It's a new moon, and it's signaling a time of rebirth. Okay, and a solar eclipse is given the power of portals, and so fighting the battles, and coming out divine. Okay, so the will and the purpose of your intention is your life. Now during the solar eclipse, has a good time to have a quiet time to shield the old and upgrade into new frequencies and energies. Okay, that's completing and a new beginning. All right, so that's that. Okay, now this could probably happen in 9 days or 9 months. Okay, now she is rebirthing the spirit within, the spirit without, and the ego of self is being dominated. Like, how can you say it? Not killing it, but purging it to the left of you, so it won't have total control over your life. She's going within to find her potential and her divine purpose. She gets inspired being inspired by herself, and by the three pillars here is like the Father, the Son, and the Spirit. Okay, so she finds a solution by going within and healing the inner her and the inner truth of who she is by not judging her emotions. Now the eggs, it's divine spirit, because they're hatching. It takes 9 months. It takes 9 months. Okay, 9 months. That's what that 9's for. 9 months to how can you say it, to birth something to the new. Okay. Now, knowing your direction in life as you rebirth this spirit, because the 3 is rebirthing. It's unity. It's one. It's being one in yourself and one with the world, not judging anything. Being free. We have another moon here. So let me see what that moon means. But I also know, this is the resources, money, financial. And so, give me a minute. I need to see what this other moon is. This other night, other moon. Okay. And so, the eggs are like the golden creative around the divine. Okay, the night. The night of Pentacles. Yeah, this one right here is the quarter wax moon, the first quarter wax moon. So in 9 months, maybe the new quarter wax moon is going to come. Let's see what the meaning here is. I'm sorry. Spirit's been telling me to use these moons and to get their meaning out. So the first quarter wax moon is crisis, action, and challenges, subtracting and making decisions. Okay, and focusing on your goals and your projects. Okay, and crisis can be distractions. It can be what you want to hide in your cocoon rather than choose a course of action. The moon phase is where you connect with your intuition and inner strength. So take courage and steps forward as you look forward to your goals that you need to reach. You reach for the apex of the full moon's illusions. Okay, so illusions are what we think, what we what we speak, what we imagine. Those are our manifestations, whatever we imagine. And so the 3 is saying you prepare these skills as you go through that life lesson and come out victorious. Okay, so that's what that is about. So we got those 2 moons in here. So maybe in 9 months we will have. I have to look back in astrology, but 9 days, 9 months. But these are like temples. I mean, not temples, pillars. Okay. And the pillars are talked about a lot in the Bible. So this right here, I'm taking these are 2 pillars that Jacob that they use in everything that describes some of the the tarot cards. I'm sorry, the tarot cards. So yeah, just think of these as the pillar of God. Okay, so you're coming out, through the battles and frustrations and distractions, but you will come out with the spirit and with a better version of you. The stars are aligning. The stars are aligning. The stars are aligning. If you see those two symbols of the stars, okay, right there with him, and right here, and they're going the same shape, but it just in a different way. This one's going this way, and this one's coming up this way. So they're making infinity. They're like, okay, they're making infinity, guys. Well, I hope you guys like that reading for today, and inspiration. If you guys want to comment, like, share, subscribe, or message me down at the bottom to tell me what you want to hear. I'll talk about it. Bye. Peace, love, and light. Blessings. Until the night. Late.